Okay. I don't know if this thing is working right now. I'm not really sure. I've never done a stream with this thing. I'm not even streaming right now. I'm doing a video, and I have literally no idea what I'm gonna do for this. Um, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. There's a glare here. This is not that well set up. Um, Holy shit. Holy mother of God. Bernie's doing good. Bernie's doing amazing right now. Holy fuck. Holy shit. The Democratic Party? They're just a house of cards. Metaphorically speaking. That's what they are. That's what the Democratic establishment is. They have nothing. They don't have shit. They are corporate sellouts who don't believe in anything, who are just there to make. They are just there to serve the elite, just like the Republicans, only they're slightly better on social issues. That's it. They don't give a fuck about they don't give a fuck about people getting put in bankruptcies over healthcare. They don't give a fuck that people die and they end up like this by going to war. They don't give a shit about people that end up being maimed because of these stupid goddamn illegal wars. This is my very first video. And I might, we'll see. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I might start making some YouTube videos on politics finally. I've been holding back on doing that for a long, long time. I've been developing my political ideology for a very long time. I'm gonna lock the door because I don't want my roommate to walk in. I literally just saw Bernie today at a town hall in Derry, New Hampshire. I've put in a lot of time into the campaign so far. I've done, let me think. I've done 5 phone call sessions. I'm gonna do a phone call session tomorrow. And I've done one day of canvassing in New Hampshire, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, last Saturday. And I'm gonna go again this weekend. I'm gonna go on Saturday, and I'm gonna do at least hopefully half the day on Sunday. So I've been working on trying to get Bernie elected, doing what I can by doing volunteering or whatever. But right now, holy shit, holy fuck, it's looking like it's all right. It looks like we might actually win Iowa. Pete's not gonna fucking run away with this bullshit. He's not gonna be able to be like, oh, I spent all my money in Iowa and it paid off. No, Pete, just stop. All right, you are not going to be the winner here. Okay, you're not. It's going to be Bernie. And by the way, just got this shirt today, and literally bought this today. I've had this shirt for a while. I got this in Manchester, New Hampshire. That was the very first time I saw Bernie. I saw him again in Portland, Maine in September, and I saw him in Exeter, New Hampshire in January, and I just went to another town hall today in Derry, New Hampshire. Drove an hour and a half to get there, and wanted to ask him a question about net neutrality, but didn't unfortunately get called on, but it's okay. Whatever. There's a lot of people there in the town hall. But holy shit. I literally have started this stream on impulse just because I am so unbelievably excited right now. I am so this is good. We've been waiting for, it's been almost a year since this campaign started. It started in February. I think Bernie announced he was running on February 19th. I might be mistaken, but it's been almost a year. I donated $27 the day of his announcement, and I've donated a pretty good amount of money so far. And I've been phone banking. I've been canvassing, doing more canvassing soon this weekend, and it's looking all right. I wish I could actually stream this. I don't know how to actually do that, but we shall see. We shall see indeed. So, I think I am gonna upload this to YouTube. Um, we'll see. And I might start making more videos. I don't know. Maybe this is just a one-time thing, but I'm just I'm just feeling the burn for Bernie, and yeah, just had this pin for a while. This is the encapsulation of the campaign. It's the same as the shirt, but I love it. I have a bunch of stuff over here. I have this. I have this, because yeah, I'm a university student. This. Got this today, which is pretty fun. I like that. And oh yeah, the other ones are over here. I have this one. This is not a Bernie pin, but I've had this pin since 2008. And other ones. There it is. Just the regular Bernie one, and then feel the burn. Let's go. And I'll show that one later. I'll show that another time. But my God. Bernie beats Trump. Bernie will beat Trump. Bernie's the nominee. We're gonna be alright. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. The desk is made of wood, so yeah. It looks like, let me just check real quick. But hang on, let me see if I can get this up on the side. Perfect. That's actually 1,000 times better now. I have the video camera set up over here, and on this side of the screen I have the New York Times Iowa Caucus is coming in. I have to clean up these cards that I just threw on the ground, but I'll figure that out. I had to make a metaphor about the Democratic Party being a house of cards, so I was like, there's cards over there. I'm gonna go use that. But let me just check again and like say as of 1:22 a.m. in the morning, and it's yeah, it is 1:22 a.m. here on the East Coast, and it looks like as of right now, let me refresh the page. Okay, so it's still the same, but right now with 97% of precincts reporting, it looks like Bernie is only 3 delegates behind Buttigieg. So he just needs a couple more to actually get in front, and then it's just like, okay, oh, Pete, you tried to say that before the actual results came out that you won. Oh, okay. How about this? Bernie actually fucking won, all right? Bernie won. So, yeah. It's looking good. It's looking like we actually might win this, which is awesome because Bernie needs to become president immediately. He needs to win this primary so bad, so bad. We need Medicare for all now. We need to end the wars. We need to make sure that none of that shit ever happens to another human being ever again. That's why I have this. I got this because I love Metallica. As you can see, I have that one over there. I got to see them in concert. But the reason why I got that, like literally I got it a day ago, is because a couple things. First, the song is amazing, and second, it looks cool, and third, that is a reminder to me of why we cannot have war. I don't want a single human being. Now, granted, this is an exaggeration, obviously. Donald Dalton Trumbo's book, um, Johnny Got His Gun, is what the song One is based off of. And it's about a World War One soldier who steps on a landmine and blows up, and he loses his eyes, his eyes, his ears, his nose, his jaw, and his arms and legs. And literally, it's just a vegetable, like just a con, conscience vegetable. I might have said that wrong, but he's just existing, and he can't make contact with the outside world at all. And he makes contact with the outside world through Morse code, and he basically just says, "Kill me. I don't want to live anymore. This is hell. This is just the worst thing in the world." And this song won, and this image illustrates exactly why human beings shouldn't be at war with each other. We should not ever be fighting, and ever be fighting to kill each other and make each other look like this and cause so much harm to the planet, so much harm to each other, so much money being spent on each other to just kill and kill and kill and decimate and murder so many people all around the world that it is an incredible injustice that just can't be allowed to continue. So that's a lot of the reason why I have this is just to remind myself, make sure to be anti-war and make sure that the last thing we do is go to war. The last thing any country should do is go to war. Do not, I repeat, do not be like, oh, let's just go start a war in the Middle East for fucking oil. Like, no, we're not going to do that because this is what the result is. Like, it's so hard to point. This is the result of war. That is the result of war. And it cannot be allowed to continue because no human being deserves that. No human being deserves to end up like this. And that's why I have this image, or this poster, is because I don't want to forget how awful war can be, and it needs to remain that way. And a lot of people need to be reminded of how terrible war is. And Bernie is not going to lead us into wars. Bernie is going to avoid wars at all costs. And that's really important to me. That is incredibly important to me. And this is what the United States needs to preach. This, not more endless wars in the Middle East for oil, but peace and solidarity with human beings all around the world. That's what we need. So I'm going to check one more time and then I'm going to sign off. I could probably talk for hours, and I might start doing this a little bit. Maybe this is going to be cathartic for me, and I'll start uploading videos. So we'll see. But looks like I'm watching Progressive Voices stream right now. He was the one who, his stream was on my YouTube feed, and I was just like, oh shit, I should watch this. And sorry if the audio is not too great. This is my very first video testing with using this. I'm using my laptop's camera and just this like headset and microphone, so it's not the best. But anyways, Progressive Voices YouTube was oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, Bernie has to win. Bernie has to be the Democratic nominee because nobody else is going to be able to defeat Trump. Just Bernie Sanders. And he can win based off of his better trade policies, he has better healthcare policies, better environmental policies. Bernie is great. Green New Deal, Medicare for all, ending the wars, living wage, free college, ending the drug war, legalizing weed, criminal justice reform, immigration reform, fixing the terrible epidemic of gun violence in America. I remember where I was when Sandy Hook happened. I was in 11th grade, and I remember I was in class, and two girls, I think were on their phones, and they just looked at each other and in horror, and then just looked at me and said that there was a school shooting in Connecticut at an elementary school. And I just remember being unbelievably struck. Like, what, what fucking, wait, what? What the hell happened? No, first graders were shot in their school. What the hell is wrong with us? We can't have this. This is insane. I remember being unbelievably freaked out when that happened. And that was in high school, and that was over 7 years ago. That was in 2012. That was over 7 years ago, and we haven't fixed this problem. It's unbelievable. But we need to fix that. We need to fix so much in this country, so much in this world. Climate change, stopping nuclear proliferation. Like, there's so much stuff that we need to fix as a society that we absolutely need to make sure we do. And I don't trust Joe Biden to lead us in this fight. I don't trust Pete Buttigieg. I don't trust Amy Klobuchar. I don't trust Michael Bloomberg. He can fuck off. Fuck Michael Bloomberg. The guy decided to endorse George W. Bush in 2004. He can fuck off if he thinks that he's allowed in the Democratic primary. He's a douchebag, and he decided to be in favor of stop and frisk. Said that he didn't like the legalizing marijuana as a terrible policy idea. Decided to oppose a minimum wage when he was mayor of New York. Fucking no, oppose and increase the minimum wage in New York City. Like, this guy is thinking, oh, I have a home in the Democratic Party. Of course I do. Of course I do. I only have $60 billion that I'm going to spend to be an oligarch and literally undermine this democracy by getting 10% of the vote by just running ads and not campaigning at all. Like, this guy's a piece of. I'm completely uncensored right now. So if I say anything, just please forgive me, because I don't know how well this video is going to go, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Let me just check the precincts again, because I actually haven't done that, but let me give it a refresh, and then I'm going to sign off, because if I start talking again, I'm not going to shut up, because there's so much that's amazing about Bernie that just, he needs to become the next president. He needs to. Let me see what it is now. It is still at total delegates, total state delegates. It looks like Buttigieg still has 550, Bernie has 547 still. Elizabeth Warren is at 381, Biden's at 331, and Klobuchar is at 255, Andrew Yang is at 22, and Tom Steyer is at 7. That is the distribution of the state delegates. So Buttigieg has 26.2, Bernie has 26.1. He's right fucking there. He is close. He's gonna win. I think he's gonna win Iowa. I think he is, and I think it's gonna be. He's gonna be pulled. It's gonna. This needs to dominate the news cycle. If Bernie wins the Iowa caucus, it must fucking dominate the news cycle, because it needs to, because it's all about momentum. If Bernie does amazing, like, he's already gonna, knock on wood, he's gonna do well in New Hampshire. Knock on wood again for good luck. But he's got a good lead in New Hampshire, so that's good. So I think he's gonna be doing well in New Hampshire. And if he does Iowa well and New Hampshire well, then he gets to go to Nevada, and he does really well with Latino voters. And then at that point, does Biden have a chance in South Carolina? Because Bernie's already creeping up on him. And yeah. By the way, random side note, I saw the Joe Biden bus today. I was driving back from Derry, New Hampshire to Portland, Maine, and I saw the bus on the highway, and yeah, so that was random. I was like, oh shit, there he is. Well, fucking, you're doing terrible, Joe. Just so you know, he's 15.8, fourth place. The front runner, the most selectable candidate, is in fourth place. Get out of here with that bullshit. Well, yeah, Joe, nice try, man. Nice try. Yeah, so how many of the total I don't know. I don't, but like, let me just try to find the total votes. Like, can I just find that at least? Um, Please tell me that I just want to know the vote totals. I know the state delegate numbers, but I want to know what the vote totals are as of now. It's late. Sorry about that. Okay, so it looks like as of now. The fuck? Oh, come on. Okay, so the final vote for the Iowa caucus, as of now, there's still 97% reporting. There's 3% missing. It is Bernie with 44,753 votes and Buttigieg with 42,235. But because of this stupid system, they have an electoral college equivalent in Iowa. So I hope all the Democrats who say that Hillary Clinton won in 2016 are going to say, "Oh, Bernie won in here because he won. He has the most votes. So shouldn't the person with the most votes be declared the victor and have the most delegates?" Well, if you don't actually believe that person with most votes should win, then you don't believe in democracy. So all of the Democrats who for years have been claiming wanting to get rid of the electoral college, if you believe that that's the case, you have to believe that here too. Because for some reason, Buttigieg has 3 more delegates than Bernie right now, and Bernie's beating him by, it looks like, about 2,500 votes. And he has 3, and Buttigieg somehow has 3 more delegates, which makes no goddamn sense at all. But that's what it is. So Buttigieg right now 550, Bernie 547 state in terms of delegates, but again, Bernie's beating him in the actual votes. So now all that's left is just to wait for the satellite caucuses to come in and wait for more information to be released so we can actually know what's going on. But it's looking pretty good. Bernie has 44,753 votes for 26.5% of the vote. This is the New York Times' coverage of the Iowa caucus that I'm going off of. So if I upload this to YouTube, I will link that source in the description. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna sign out now. This is my very first video, so apologies if it's not well polished. Yeah, but Bernie 2020, baby. Solidarity and peace. You have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later.